Did you know that we have some more side quest based content to do next week? Well, we do. More details on the Kabam Layoffs, an update on when you go up to a new progression title and the May objective situation. You know, when they don't pop up and you're looking at it like, why isn't this working? And what is happening with Battlegrounds objectives.
Welcome back to DPTV. Answer me this, Bob. If you lick Iceman, does he taste like a popsicle?
Oh my god.
Wow. That really takes my breath away. You've got a way with words. But let's get real. What's your sauce? Barbecue or ranch dressing?
No. That's okay. I don't think I've ever heard that one. Lick Iceman like a popsicle. That's how we're starting the show on a Friday. Oh dear. Honestly, it's going to stick with me for the rest of the show today. Licking Iceman like a popsicle. Honestly. Oh dear. Right. Okay. We gotta start. Serious time. Okay. What's seriously going on in the contest at the moment? No objective. The Battlegrounds objectives. So where's the Brian Grant objectives? They're not there. This is something, of course, we reported on a few days ago, and nothing came out from it. Like, it's kind of weird to start off a season with no objectives. I think when Kabam did this before, there were, they didn't. I can say they didn't do it, but it's like, you know, it's their responsibility. So they're basically, I think they had like compensation. I still can't get my words out properly because I'm still thinking about licking the licking of the kind of things it conjures up, licking Iceman like a popsicle. Oh dear, it's funny. Right, yeah, serious. Okay, like Kabam Jack said that there would be, they'd look into it, the missing objectives, and just there's nothing there since the season started, and it's kind of weird because you kind of go like, well, what's happening? There may be compensation. I want to say Kabam compensated last time for this one. Don't quote me on that one, but I'm pretty certain there was something back along when the objectives didn't pop up or they were missing that Kabam compensated players. So look out for that. You know, we'll have a look at this kind of situation. It's just a bit annoying because I like getting those trophy tokens. I did a bit of work on Thursday, I think it was yesterday, to kind of like do some bits in there. So it would be nice to see them come back, which looks like we've got to wait X amount of hours until they do pop up again. Now on to a little bit of good news, and that is all about this when you're advancing to new progression issue. And many people have reached out about this one, and there's not been any kind of answer from Kabam on the matter when it comes to, hey, you've gone up a new progression, so you've gone from Thronebreaker to Paragon, Cavalier to Thronebreaker, and in that point that you've gone up, you're then looking at things like the special objectives, which, you know, look a little bit like this on screen, and you're not able to see the full amount. So it may be kind of like, I don't know, level 5 ones blanked out, it's grayed out for some sort of reason. It feels like you can't do it. Well, there's been a little bit of an update. This was, I think, posted as, or kind of bumped up to the announcement section of the forums, Summoner NR, and yeah, there is some good news that comes out from this. So once you become Paragon, the new objective will become available to you, but it does not automatically catch you up for the quest you had already done, although maybe that can be a solution in the future that Kabam can look into. And no, rerunning an already completed quest will not magically apply credit for the new objective either. Same for other progression levels too. For anyone who has already done a higher threat level and then only later actually becomes that matching progression title, but you can have Kabam correct your objective progress, reward you the missed objective levels by doing a request from the support site. Shout out to Summoner NR for also tagging all of these particular players that have been affected by this particular issue. If you are still affected by this issue, make sure to do a support ticket, especially if you are thinking about doing the quest that is involved with. So that might be beneficial. So interesting and good news on this one. Now let's go over to layoffs. Now, as a lot of you know, this is the game industry at the moment. It is a case that a lot of big publishers aren't being as brave. I mean, if you've seen the Sony showcase, you'll definitely know that they aren't being as brave. It's just sequels, it's remasters and stuff like that. It's very rare that you see that you know, publishers are being brave with getting new titles out there, which is a problem because then you don't see any innovation or anything that people can latch onto. It's just the same thing. But layoffs are something that are within the game industry. I was laid off 3 weeks ago from my game capture job, as I've been working on that project for 1.5 years, a project with 2 years in the making, and it was just kind of like the game was cancelled by the publisher, which just sucks. It really does. But that is life, and that is sadly the industry at the moment. But, you know, closer to home with a lot of us, Kabam are making those layoffs. We talked about this on Wednesday, and this is a statement from Kabam saying, in light of current economic and the industry's market realities, after reviewing our strategic priorities, Kabam has made the difficult decision to reduce its workforce by 12%. We don't know the number completely as to, like, well, is that, some people were saying, you know, Ethan Gack said, who is, I think, what is it? Some kind of like pub game journalism type thing. They said that it was going to be like 90 people, but I don't want to speculate on that one. But it's 12%, whatever the 12% is. This restructuring provides greater financial flexibility to invest in new growth areas. Although I don't like the idea of that, because it kind of feels like it's like, oh, that's all about new games. So we'll see what this King Arthur game kind of brings on, while also streamlining our existing development teams, which of course will be the likes of MCOC, Mirrorverse, but I hear a lot of this 12% was kind of the Mirrorverse team being stripped down. We want to thank those who are leaving Kabam today for their contributions, and we are supporting them through the challenging transition. Yeah, okay. Look, it's tough. It really is tough. And of course, Netmarble are feeling the pinch. You can see on the screen, if you follow the red circle, that the net profit, this is a Q1 2022, so that's first quarter of 2022, was a net profit of 52 in KRW million, I think, or something like that. And then in Q1 2023, so more recently, it is down to 46. And yeah, it definitely looks like there's a decline with Netmarble, this is. But I don't think it's very doom and gloom for Kabam in general. Well, many MCOC seems to be fine. It has the usual Q1 dip, which you can see those two dips right there. That's the Q1 dip of 2022. That's the Q1 dip of 2023. So yeah, it's not completely doom and gloom. I don't know if I'll do like an updated MCN on Monday, just kind of looking at this a bit more, but that's really it. I just want to end this segment by saying that, you know, this sucks. It sucks for people, you know, in this day and age. Like in the UK, we've got a cost of living crisis at the moment when it comes to affordability of things, with prices of stuff going up, you know, too high. And of course, with the industry, it kind of sucks. I mean, look, to be laid off sucks in general, it really does. But do bear in mind, hard work pays off and bad times don't last, right? Keep fighting. I would say to those people, keep fighting. That's the same thing I've said to myself. It's like, look, even if there are bad times, just keep fighting. Just don't give up. It's definitely like that Rocky line. It was like, oh, you go hit down and you go back up again, kind of thing. I can't remember the line in particular, but it's always in the head. I just remember like Rocky, like talking to his son, like Stallone does. But now on to something that's going to be happening next week, and that is more content to do. So I completely slipped my mind until I kind of thought, hey, I've got to remind everybody of this. You do know we've got a 5th week of objectives coming. Yes, if you did not think that the side quest, and I do get messages all the time about, hey, this side quest is really grindy. Yeah, no S word. But we've got more grinding to do because we've got another load of objectives. In the 5th week of Escape from Titan, summoners will receive an additional set of solo objectives. These objectives will require summoners to use clues. Clues, everybody, clues! To fight through specific paths in the first 4 weeks of the event to receive additional rewards and below the rewards totals, subject, whatever it is. Yeah, so hey, if you didn't think this side quest was grindy, hey, it's gonna get a little more grindy. So yeah, you're gonna have to be prepared to go back in again. I'm hoping it's just like one path and done kind of thing, and it's not week 3 of the side quest. But hey, you never know what's around the corner with it. What's on offer? Nothing super spicy, but stuff that's gonna be, you know, good enough. 6-star signature stones, tier 5 basic, tier 3 alpha fragments, tier 6 basic catalyst fragments, some gold, intergalactic planetary shards, and some stuff as well for other people. It's a little extra. you may not want to do it. You probably will, because it's like, someone doing it. So yeah, we'll be discussing that. And, well, to be honest, I'm worried now that it's going to be a bit more grindier than it needs to be when it says specific paths in the first 4 weeks. Kind of implies that we're going to be doing it more than once in different areas. So, yes, fun. We're looking forward to that. We probably are. And that is it. That's it. We're going to end the show there because there's not really much to go over. Hopefully there's some more news or information to cover as of early next week. Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see. And yeah, thanks very much to those who support the channel as a YouTube member and as a patron who are on screen right now. Also those who support on twitch.tv/RichTheMan live. Funny enough, I didn't live stream last night as, well, I wanted to apply for jobs because, hey, like, you know, like other people trying to get a job right now in the gaming industry. It's a difficult one. Or video editing, or stuff like that. So, yes. Anyway, I'll update you with, I don't know, some stuff soon. Anyway, check out some other content located on screen. Have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.